All-Star game from Los Angeles recently, watching all the stars and watching the Black Mamba do his due. After the game and all the press conferences, and I was at Dirk Nowitzki's table, I noticed something. None of the 4 major TV stations from Dallas-Fort Worth were there. San Antonio brought up one TV station to cover Tim Duncan, but there was an absence of the 4 major TV stations from Dallas-Fort Worth. Okay, allow me to boast a little bit. Thank you. The only person from the DFW offering video footage of the 2011 NBA All-Star Game from Los Angeles is...
Go get it. If you want it, don't sweat it, homie, go get it. If you're trying and it gets you down, don't let it. Take it from me, man, I've been around, don't sweat it. It's all better when we go from this. If I want something, I'ma go get it. At first it be all struggle, then it's all credit. See, back in the day, getting on was mad hectic. Looking for my start in hip-hop like Cedar and Sedgwick. I knew I loved music, I did spark the fuse lit. I had talent and knew it, but had yet to prove it, yo. I ran the ciphers and...
Welcome to Hoops, Action, and More on the Donnie Sports 17 Network on YouTube. I need your hoop action. I just want your reaction. I can't get no satisfaction. I need your hoop action. Da la 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 da 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 la la da 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 la la.
Want something, I'ma go get it. At first it be all struggle, then it's all credit. See, back in the day, getting on was mad hectic. Looking for my start in hip-hop like Cedar. I said spark the fuse lit. I had talent and knew it, but had yet to prove it, yo.
You wanna know why I created Hoops, Action, and More? For those 2 wonderful words, road trip! 2, 1. We're at the Staples Center in Los Angeles for the NBA All-Star Game. By the way, Los Angeles is a 3-hour trip from the DFW. More 5th quarter show coming up. Highlights and also interviews with the MVP of this year's NBA All-Star Game. Also coaches' comments. All that coming up. Hoops, Action, and More. The special edition from Los Angeles on the Donnie Sports 17 Network on YouTube. Hey, Sarah.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey guys, Kobe's coming to
Surprised to see me out here?
He's not coming in here.
How's it feel to get the win at the very end?
It was great.
Sarah,
Really made a
surprised to see
push
me out
ahead,
here?
made it a close game, and
Yeah.
the fans really got into it at the end, and it was really competitive at the end. Actually, Kevin Durant made some big shots. He made that pull up in the paint, push it back up to 4. He made that 3 to push it up to 7. That was basically the game right there. So that was a fun game. The atmosphere was great here, obviously in LA with all the celebrities and stuff. So it's a fun game.
It's all kind of fun and games until the last 7-8 minutes, and it gets a little serious.
Yeah, at the beginning it's a large show, and showing the fans a good time, and at the end definitely both teams want to win and play a little harder.
Thanks, sir.
Dirk, what about Kobe's performance tonight? You could tell he really wanted
phenomenal. I mean, it was his show. It was really his MVP to lose. I mean, everybody knew he was going for it in his hometown. He was going for it. He played well. He made shots. He got us the win.
What is it like to play with him? I mean, you only get a chance one time in the All-Star game to see him out there.
He's one of the best to ever play this game. I mean, he's got whatever 5 rings. He's definitely right up there with the best who ever played this game. So it's fun. He's a big-time shot maker. And it's always fun to just be in the locker room with him and see how he takes and handles himself on and off the floor. So it was a fun time for me. And going back home and hopefully have a great second half of the season.
You've seen Kevin a couple times. I mean, you see him obviously a lot during the season. What makes him so difficult to guard other than his size? And really, you mentioned
Kevin who?
Durant. Yeah, and you mentioned his shot making.
Yeah, I mean, he's long, he can get a shot off, he can go left, right, post. He's got a very quick release, he's got deep range, so, he's got the full package, and he's going to be
Ray, I thought one of the funnier moments was when you and the rest of the Celtics came out to a resounding amount of boos. What does that do for you guys? I mean, you guys probably enjoyed
What's funny about that?
Being in LA. I mean, you guys took it in stride, I imagine.
Yeah, you know how many buildings we walk into and we boo? Yeah, that's just part of the course.
Ray, how much was what Kobe did? Kobe deciding that he wanted to come to the show. How much was it? You guys saying, "Oh, it's LA."
No, that's all we got to come out. I think early what we did was we were more passive as individuals.
No, sí es cierto, pero el Oeste tiene muchos jugadores que tienen mucho talento. O sea que nunca puedes descartar a los Lakers, a San Antonio. Y va a ser interesante cuando lleguen los playoffs.
El año pasado tú decías que era un sueño tuyo llegar a los Estados.
Sí.
Hay muchas leyendas que no tienen.
You're blocking our. Give us some space. Give us some space.
Okay. Let's see, who else we can do?
A lot of you guys came back early for the halftime show. What'd you think about that?
Very well with our offensive and what we want to do. He's a guy that we run a lot of plays to in isolation and to calm us down, turn the ball over, make sure we get him the ball. Chris has been very important. I don't think people really know the importance of Chris because of LeBron and because of his.
What do you think about LA as a host this weekend?
Unbelievable guy. To top it off with the red carpet program.
Very anxious, somewhat kind of been nervous. I haven't been nervous for a game in a long time. But it's kind of what I expected. I've been in a bunch of All-Star games in my career. And, it just so happens that big men don't get too much love in All-Star games. So when you touch it, you almost have to shoot it. We got 3 shots, so it's like that.
I asked you yesterday if it was kind of surreal to be here, but actually being out there and constantly every time night you see all these stars on the Jumbotron and they came to watch you play, you and all these other guys. Is that a surreal thing for you?
Definitely. I mean, I think more so than to watch guys like Kobe, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Dwayne Wade, or players like that are flashy. And,
Your concept, I know you think about Will's record you're scoring, but were you thinking he might be catching these with that MVP trophy?
You're stretching too much. My goodness, wait a minute. Next.
Oh, I got a stretch for you. Is this a momentum builder for the Atlanta game for you guys? Hey, it's a stretch. Come on, Pal, your turn.
I don't know. What do you think, man?
Sure. What about this supposed second half, as they call it?
Well, we're looking forward to it. We're up for the challenge. Pat and I've been talking for some time about looking forward to it. Getting back at it. We've been in communication with the rest of the fellas. We all can't wait to get started.
You forgot the last game?
What last game?
You forgot it.
What game?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
That game's been flushed.
One more thing. I just spoke to Dwight Howard, and he said you mentioned a few realtors for him.
Yeah.
I like that.
Dwight is he's a good friend of mine. He's a good buddy. And I help wherever I can.
Last question on the left side, Mac.
Kobe, do you feel like Blake is as popular as you are in the city? And so, what's it like, sharing with them?
Did you not hear my last? It's great. I love it. I love Blake, man. This summer I got a chance to get to know him a little bit because we were doing therapy at the same place, so we're sitting next to each other most of the time. We got a chance to kind of talk, and with nobody around, I got a chance to know him before all of this happened, and I'm just very happy for him. And like I said, I've had my time, and it's his time now. It's these youngest players, the Durants and so forth, step forward and carry the lead. I'm on my way out.
And now it's time for a Donnie Sport bonus. Before I went to LA to cover the All-Star game, had a chance to interview Fiona Gorzista from Fox 4. She's the weather gal, and she does a whole lot more than weather. She goes out and does things, and we gave her opportunity to explain what she does and that. It was a fun interview, and I hope you enjoy it. So sit back and enjoy me interviewing Fiona Gorzista from Fox 4. Granville Arts Theater here in Garland, Texas. No, it's not a theater going on, but severe weather seminar today. I attended it and learned a lot about weather. And oh, thank you. Oh, by the way, just so you know, I'm now certified. I'm a certified spotter, by the way. So anything you need to know about weather and severe weather, you can ask me. But more important, there are a bunch of other folks who are well qualified about covering the weather in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It's springtime here, and weather gets weird. We talk tornadoes, thunder, hail, lightning. Getting the information to you about the weather is important. Television also plays a major role, and Fox 4 is playing a major role in that as well. And the reason why I'm slowly approaching the stage here, because all 4 members of the Fox 4 weather team is here. And you can see a couple of them. There's Evan Andrews. Ron Jackson's right behind you.
I've gotten used to
There's Dan Henry.
Well, I mean, I've been with Fox 4 for a little over 8 years. I've been in TV for about
Tell you a little history.
Absolutely. Thank you. Pleasure to meet you, Charles.
And one more member of that group. And you can't miss her. She's Dallas, and she just spotted me. Hey, hang on for a second. No. I'll behave. No, not much fun, but I'll behave. That woman in the eggshell dress right there is Fiona Gorzista. I think that's how you pronounce her name.
Dan didn't know the answer, but I was just curious.
I don't know the answer.
As a ham, what's your RF range from the time?
RF range would be about.
And I don't know if she has time to interview me, or I interview her. That's right. That's right. Guess what we have here? I call her Dallas-Fort Worth's new it girl. Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
Thank you.
It girl.
What does that mean?
Okay, that means that everywhere I go, no matter if it's Deep Ellum, West Village, North Park, everybody is talking about you. I hope I get your last name right. Fiona Gorzista.
It's close.
Uh-huh.
Bye, Ron. It's Gorzista.
Gorzista.
Yeah,
Okay.
you were close. It's okay. It's really long.
Remember, I'm texting. I had to break everything down by syllable.
Still do.
Okay, yeah. Let me explain who she is. And if you watch Fox 4, you probably know she's the weather woman on Fox 1. She's
amongst other things.
That's right, yeah. And she's part of a big team over there on Fox 4. You got Evan Andrews and Dan Henry, Ron Jackson, and
they're walking that way.
And they all that's right there. If you look over there, there's Evan. But you do a lot of things. And but first, let's talk about how long you've been with Fox 4.
A little over 2 years.
Uh-huh.
This is my 3rd year at the station. So.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's right.
It's a good place to be.
That's right. And,
great team to work with.
Before you came to Dallas, what were your last 2
I was in Southern California for 4 years.
Ah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So, and then prior to that, I was in Las Vegas for the Fox station out there for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That's right. And then you land here.
That's right.
Oh, and we're happy to have you.
I'm happy to be here.
That's right. Fox management, do whatever it takes to keep this guy here, because it says that all the good talent goes out west.
It might be because there's beaches and sunshine and all that stuff, but we don't need that.
That's
we don't
okay.
need that.
That's right. Now, you do weather here, but you do a whole bunch of other things.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I do daredevil type things, I
That's
guess,
right.
if you were going to put a description umbrella.
That's right, yeah.
over it all.
I'll throw out what you do. You
There are
have
these the odd job segments.
odd job segment, and you go out and do other people's jobs.
So
That's
Joke with
kind
the
of
Golden Knights, aerobatic pilot, behind the scenes at the zoo, handling pythons and other dangerous. that is what I've been wanting to do. And I think last year we were trying to make that happen, but it just didn't quite work out with my schedule and when we could tape it. So, but that is an idea I'd love to do that.
And you were visiting. You dressed up as another Fiona from the.
That's right.
That's right. Shrek.
And it wasn't until Shrek that everybody started to be at least familiar with the name Fiona. There was Fiona Apple, but it wasn't as huge, if you will, as Shrek and Fiona are.
Yeah, and also you do I would say you're an entertainment reporter, but you do entertainment stuff. And when Idol, anything that Fox is promoting, you're right there with the camera and a microphone.
Yes, I'm right there elbowing people on the red carpet, or tackling the talent if I need to, or tripping them as they go by, getting that interview.
That's right.
That's me.
That's right. And also, you've been in some shows with Fox. I mean, The Good Guys. Unfortunately, that show was short-lived.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
If you blinked, I did end up in an episode, but it was, you had to pause it to the frame. And I was there. In the background.
That's right, yeah. If you lived in Dallas when that show was airing, you were an extra in it. Trust me, I was one of them.
Yeah, everybody was extras on that show.
Oh,
I ran into people everywhere who said they had worked on it. It's not that they canceled it.
Okay. All right. Now, we had the Super Bowl recently, and you were there on that day when anybody with a microphone and battling through trying to get interviews with football players, you were in that throng of people.
Yes.
Any unusual interviews or any unusual things happening during that day?
I pitted Troy Polamalu and Clay Matthews against each other. I asked them, would they shave their head for a Super Bowl win? Clay said yes.
Yeah.
But he hoped it wouldn't get to that.
Oh, very well.
Troy.
His locks are way too.
They both said they each had lovely locks about each other. So.
That's right. Yeah. Troy is kind of like Samson. If you ever read that story, Samson and Delilah, if he cuts his hair, it goes to strength.
Yes. I believe that might be part of it. Is they might be a little superstitious, amongst other things. I'm sure.
That's right. And what's coming up on Fox? I know we're going to be doing the weather and keeping us informed of all any unusual happenings. This is the time of season where thunder and lightning and tornadoes, hurricanes, whatever else happens in the Texas region is going to pop up, and keep us informed on that. But any other things going on?
Just my odd job segments. We've got one running next week of me driving an airship at the American Airlines Center. So that
an airship?
That runs
like
next
a blimp?
Wednesday. Yes, the blimp at the American Airlines Center.
Nice.
So that's what's coming up.
All right.
So I hope you tune in.
I will, definitely. Okay, we'll let her go because Evan is, that's Fiona Kozlozita. I'll get that name right. From Fox 4. Thank you very much.
I want something, I'ma go get it. At first it be all struggle, then it's all credit. See, back in the day, getting on was mad hectic. Looking for my start in hip-hop like Cedar and Sedgwick. I knew I loved music, idea sparked the fuse lit. I had talent and knew it, but had yet to prove it, yo. I ran the ciphers in the shows.